I don't want to have any update, but it was just interrupted. If you see these people at that environment doing that thing, considering those concepts, practicing those skills, professional of that, considering that, creative on that, artistic, scientific, whatever, these people, they just have talent on that aspect. So I don't believe that there are some people that have some talent or something and some likelihood of being really good at something and some people that don't. I believe that there are aspects that we still haven't understood. I believe that there is a way how everyone and everything in this world can actually be expressed into an absolute treasure. That for everyone, this thing that I call beauty, it exists for everyone in this world, for every single being of what you and me experience in this world. So what I want to say at this point, is that I truly believe that there is something there. There is something about, at least my thing, that I just cannot name it well. I cannot say, oh yeah, I'm very interested in philosophy. But it's just building a bridge. So it stops there. So self-development is a philosophy. Like I have to focus on that, but then it's one part. It's like you say yes to one of the planets of a solar system with endless planets. But then, is it nothing? Is it just general? Is it that you don't have a personality, that you don't have this one element, this one dimension, that this is your home, this is your element? You don't have that. You're all the elements excited. Is it that you don't belong somewhere? And at these points, I really don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that, yes, indeed, you don't believe in something. You don't belong at some dimension. You don't have this one element, this one field at which you can shine. Even if you haven't found it yet, even if it's a potential, I believe that there is some dimension of being, even if you have to create it, even if you have to define a new term based on your unique being, a new term of what is possible to express that talent. Because cosmology, what the fuck is cosmology? Somebody invented that. Before that, I don't know, we thought philosophy. We had named it in so different ways. You choose if you're going to rename it and try to express it in a more fulfilling way based on your special nature and needs to give value in this world, or if you're just going to allow this potential to get lost in ideas such as, but yeah, she's just getting enthusiastic about everything, or she just doesn't know what she wants, she's lost, or he's just a programmer. Bruh. Bruh. No, there is much more than that. Much more fucking exciting. More than that. So, that's it. That was my exciting, fascinated nature for now. And I have to say that I am way more excited when I interact with people. So that's like this right now. It's certainly a product of, oh, actually it's day, in case that you didn't notice. I was talking that it's like 12 right now, but it's like day, it's like 12 in the noon. So people is part of my cause, part of my calling, but it's part of it. I haven't identified fully my calling, otherwise I wouldn't be here. I would be somewhere where I would be just crying knowing that, fuck, I'm home. Not that I am not home now. I really feel beautifully grateful to have at least moments where I'm certain that I have found people that I'm like, something about you, something about this connection is something that feels at least home. And not home in the sense of I just find comfort in you. Home in the sense of I find something greater than my human nature through you. You complete my nature in ways that were thought as impossible before I met you, before I even considered that existence such as yours in connection with my being would ever be possible. So I do find home, and very often. And I'm extremely, extremely excited and grateful about that. And hopeful that even in those weird moments, you will get out of them and you will again find home. But the journey goes on. But the journey with this Keinakon project, I think it goes really well. I think that it is a journey that is really full of lessons for the greater journey of what's my purpose to be here. But the thing is that you still don't know. Just how you had no idea that yesterday you would just meet people that were so much fascinating in those aspects, and they will inspire you. For example, you will meet someone that inspired you to wake up next day, even though you want to sleep some more. You just kind of woke up and said, you know what? I'm excited to search about programming and see if I can build an algorithm that's going to help me find things more effectively. You know, you already had this spark there that was ignited last night. You had no idea that would happen last night. But here you are. And now you are learning Python, and it doesn't feel so far away. It feels already familiar, like, yes. Man, oh man, it's part of my element. It is. I belong in it. It is an element in my identity. So here I am, learning fucking Python, which is something that someone's be like, girl, you don't even know how to do it yet. Don't be so excited, please. Like, I am better at it. Yeah, sure. But just the idea, just the feeling, just the hope, just the imagination, the fantasy that you are getting even the slightest inch closer to what you can more experience as home, is fulfillment, is belonging, is absolute permission to be astonished and enjoy the being. That itself is ginormous. Even one slightly tiny step closer. So I don't know about you, but for me, man, I'm excited. So it's just one step closer. Let's continue. Because you don't know what today is going to bring you more, or tomorrow, or the day after, or the whole existence that you will experience in this being that you have right now, that you may be called human. You simply don't know yet. And that's kind of annoying and scary. But it's also fascinating, isn't it? I don't know about you, but for me, I am a little bit wondering what it could be. And at the same time, man, I'm excited. So, let's continue exploring the journey. Learning Python.